Hey guys, well, a couple days ago I posted this one, Major Chords in the key of G. Today what we're going to do is we're going to follow that up. Hopefully by now you've had enough time to digest the major chords in the key of G. Now I'm going to give you the 3 minor chords in the key of G as well, so that you can use those. Like I said, some of these are real easy, and the most used ones are pretty easy. You got one, the B minor, might give a beginner a whole lot of trouble. So, like I said, don't fret over it, because you're going to be able to get by for the most part with E minor, A minor, and like I said, there is a B minor. There is also a F sharp diminished chord in there. But we're not going to go into that because I don't think you'll ever get to where you'll use that anytime soon. So let's go ahead and let's get into the minor chords. Let me show you those minor chords, and we can go from there. Okay, the first one I'm going to show you, it's going to be E minor. Now, I've got fat fingers. I tend to do it with one finger, but it shows you doing it actually with 2. So you take your first finger on the 5th string of the 2nd fret, and your second finger on the 3rd fret of the 4th string. That's an E minor. The minors I want to show you, it's going to be very easily converted to a major chord. So at some point in time, we're going to change these over and let you learn some more chords. But now that doesn't take place in the key of G. So right now we're going to do this. Here again, it's E. You want to try to get your fingers as close to the fret as you can without being on it. You don't want to be on it. You want to be as close to it. That way you can get as clean a sound as you can. Now take and go down each string individual. Make sure you're getting all those strings to ring. That's the trick to it. And like I said, it may require you put more pressure in it, turn your hand a certain way to where you're not muting one of the other strings. So like I said, that is E minor. Now the next minor you're going to do is going to be an A minor. Your first finger goes on the 2nd fret, and 2nd string, 1st fret. Your next one goes on the 4th string, 2nd fret, and the 3rd one goes on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. And it should sound something like this. You'll notice the minors tend to have a hollow, more eerie sound, and that's what gives them away when you're trying to learn a song. You can hear the minors probably more prominent than you can the majors, and once you learn what minors are in what key, it usually helps you figure out what key you're in. But that is A minor. Again, it's the 2nd string, 1st fret, 4th string, 2nd fret, 3rd string, 2nd fret. Like I said, you want to go all the way down all of them. All right, now the next one is not what I would call a beginner's chord, but you're going to have to learn it sometime. Now the good thing about what I'm showing you here, it's going to be something you're going to use 1,000 times in the future, because it is what they call a bar chord or a movable chord. It's a chord that it's not really a beginner's chord, but it's a chord that you do need to learn, because you're going to use this 1,000 times over, because this is a movable chord. Once you learn this chord, you learn this position, you can go all up and down the neck with it, and that one chord is going to make you at least 12 or 13 different chords on a given guitar. So what you do is you place this finger over all strings. This finger here goes on your 2nd fret. This one goes on your, 2nd string on your 3rd fret, 4th string, 4th fret, and this one on the 3rd string, 4th fret. You see, you still got that eerie sound. But now that is a B minor. like I said, then that is a movable one. You move it up one, it's a C minor. Up two, it's a D minor. But that's going to be something you're going to learn in time. So don't really worry about that, and don't really worry about using it as a movable chord right now. Like I said, there may be very little use for it beginning, but there are a lot of songs coming out now that use the B minor in a key of G. So there you go. So with that in mind, like I said, learn to go and change from one to the other. Doing all your chord changes, going all the way from your, like I said, from your G to your C, to your D, to your E minor, to your A minor, to your B minor. And do those backwards and forwards, frontwards and backwards, and kind of make up your own rhythm so that you can get comfortable with changing from one to the other, and do your rhythm and do it going one way and then going another way, where you're changing from a D to a G, from a G to a E minor, that kind of thing. That way you're familiarizing yourself more with how to change the chords and stuff. When you use that G chord, that E minor is in a lot of songs, the A minor is in a lot of songs. B minor, like I said, is not as prevalent as the E minor and the A minor, but there are a lot of songs now that have came out with where they're using the B minor. Like I said, run it through there and do it in all different variations. Get used to changing from one finger to the next, one chord to the next, and get that muscle memory where that finger knows how to be in. Like I said, man wasn't created to do it like that, so you've got to sort of fight it and teach each finger where they're supposed to be, and it's just a matter of practice. So what I urge you to do is just practice every day. Get your practice, get your schedule set up where, okay, every day at 6 in the evening, I'm going to go in, practice for an hour. Or if it's better for you, in the morning, if you can get straight up and play guitar for an hour. Get used to doing that and just changing your chords. Like I said, you know what chords you need now. Let's go into them, and you change backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. Use two to start with, then add your third chord, then start bringing in your minors. Do this time and time again. That way, you're going to get those fingers and that muscle memory where you know which finger is supposed to be on which string and how to go about that. Again, if you got any comments, feel free to leave them. I will answer any and all comments. Also, if you like it, give me a thumbs up on it. Really greatly appreciate it. And if you would subscribe, like I said, I'm going to have more tutorials to come, and hopefully you approve. But like I said, I want to be a part of your growth and move you forward. So anything I can do to help you, leave it in the comments down below. Be glad to assist. And thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe and the notification bell, and I'll have new tutorials coming up any day. So thank you again, and keep playing. Bye.